before you scroll away, before you skip this, let me tell you something. I have built rockets that touch the stars. I have built cars that drive themselves. I've built tunnels under cities and chips that go inside the human brain. But there's one thing, just one thing that I have never been able to engineer, and that is a perfect relationship. So today, I'm not speaking as a CEO. I'm not speaking as an innovator. I'm not speaking as the richest man on the planet. Today, I am just a man who has loved, a man who has lost, a man who has been broken, and a man who still believes. This message is for her, my future wife, wherever she is right now. Maybe she's watching this. Maybe she's not. But the universe has a funny way of delivering the right message to the right person at exactly the right time. So, my love, please don't skip this. The world sees Elon Musk and they see rockets. They see Tesla. They see billions of dollars and headlines and controversy. But let me tell you what the world does not see. The world does not see the nights I sit alone in my office at 2 a.m. staring at the ceiling, wondering if I will ever find someone who loves me. Not my name, not my net worth, not my companies, but me, the man behind the empire. The world does not see the moments when I come home to an empty house after launching a rocket into space, and there is no one there to say, I'm proud of you. You know what's funny? I can video call someone on the International Space Station, but I can't find someone on this planet who truly understands my heart. People think money solves everything. Let me tell you the truth. Money can buy you a mansion, but it cannot buy you a home. Money can buy you a king-size bed, but it cannot buy you peace when you lie in it alone. Money can fill your garage with cars, but it cannot fill the emptiness in your chest at 3 a.m. when the world is asleep and your thoughts are screaming. I've been married. I've been divorced. I've been in love. I've been heartbroken. And every single time, I learned one painful lesson. You know, people always ask me, Elon, how do you handle failure? And I always talk about SpaceX. I talk about how our first 3 rockets exploded, how we were almost bankrupt, how the 4th rocket finally made it to orbit and saved the company, but nobody ever asks me about my failures in love. And let me tell you, those explosions hurt far more than any rocket. When a rocket fails, you lose money. When a relationship fails, you lose a piece of your soul. I have learned that being a genius in business does not make you a genius in love. In fact, sometimes it makes you worse because you start treating everything like a problem to be solved. You start optimizing, you start analyzing, and love is not an algorithm. Love is not a code you can debug. Love is not a machine you can fix with better engineering. Love is messy. Love is irrational. Love is the one thing in this universe that does not follow the laws of physics. And for a man like me, a man who lives by logic and data, that is terrifying. But here's what failure taught me. Lesson 1. You cannot schedule love like a board meeting. It arrives when it wants. It leaves when it wants. And the more you try to control it, the faster it slips through your fingers. Lesson 2. Being present is more important than being impressive. She doesn't need you to buy her the moon. She needs you to sit with her and look at the moon. She doesn't need a grand gesture every day. She needs you to remember how she takes her coffee. Lesson 3. Vulnerability is not weakness. For years, I wore my armor, my achievements, my titles, my wealth. I thought if I just became successful enough, someone would love me. But armor doesn't attract love. It repels it because no one can touch your heart. If you won't let them past your walls. And lesson 4, the hardest one. Sometimes the right person comes at the wrong time, and sometimes you are the wrong time. You're so busy building your future that you forget to build your present. And by the time you look up from your work, she's gone. So now let me speak directly to her, to my future wife. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing right now, whether you're in a small town or a big city, whether you're famous or completely unknown, whether you're healing from your own broken heart or still waiting for love to find you, this is my promise to you. I promise you, I will not be perfect. Let me get that out of the way right now. I will work too much. I will sometimes forget what day it is. I will get lost in my thoughts about Mars when you're telling me about your day. I will probably say something awkward at your family dinner because Let's be honest, social skills are not my strongest feature, but here's what I will do. I will choose you every single day, not because you're perfect, but because you're perfect for me. I will listen to you, really listen, even when my mind is racing at 1,000 miles per hour, because your words deserve more attention than any quarterly earnings report. I will protect your peace. In a world that is constantly loud, I will be your silence. In a world that is constantly moving, I will be your stillness. You will never have to perform for me. You will never have to pretend. With me, you can just be. I will hold your hand through the storms. And trust me, there will be storms. The media will talk, people will judge. The world will have opinions about us, but I've survived hit pieces, stock crashes, and public humiliation. None of that scares me. What scares me is going through life without someone whose hand I can hold when the thunder comes. Because here's what I've realized. The universe rewards persistence. Whether you're trying to land a rocket on a floating barge in the middle of the ocean or trying to find the one person who makes your heart feel like home, the principle is you don't give up, you iterate, you improve, you learn, and you launch again. So let me end with this. To every man watching this, stop pretending you don't need love. Stop wearing your loneliness like a badge of honor. Stop saying, I'm focused on my grind, when the truth is, you're just afraid of being hurt again. It's okay to want someone. It's okay to need someone. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. To every woman watching this, especially the one this message was meant for, know your worth. Don't settle for a man who only gets you attention when it's convenient. Don't settle for half love, almost relationships or situationships. You deserve someone who is absolutely, completely, embarrassingly sure about you. And to my future wife specifically, I don't know your name yet. I don't know your face. I don't know if we've already met or if the universe is still writing that chapter, but I want you to know you're already loved. Before I even know you, you are loved. Because I've been carrying a space in my heart for years, a space shaped exactly like you, and it has been waiting patiently for you to arrive. I built Tesla to accelerate the future of energy. I built SpaceX to make humanity multiplanetary. I built Neuralink to unlock the potential of the human mind. But the greatest thing I will ever build is a life with you. Not a perfect life, not a fairy tale, but a real